I was thinking like Henny Penny and Goosey Lucy and Turkey Loki. And all of a sudden, I'm thinking the Golden Girls there with their take on it in the school play. And then suddenly, instead of George Hearn, there's Barnaby Jazz doing his thing.
Okay. Yeah, Barnaby Jazz is more or less the only one that's completely green all across the board. Blythe Noct is also pretty much green almost across the board, but
Yeah.
he's a shooting guard. He's really good at shooting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um. Yeah. So yeah, and yeah, it's like. Yeah, I think again, since this is a defense-oriented team, it's sort of just like it's having its impact on a bunch of other things. Like Alessandro hasn't been scoring a lot of points lately, but I saw him get like 10 assists more recently. So I think.
Well, Sarah only had two double doubles, so, and those were probably both from assists.
Yeah. Yeah, they're both from assists. He hasn't really been scoring very many points this season. I'm attributing that to the defensive rating, though. So
yeah, if you're a defense-oriented team, there's a lot of teams where it's like you're not scoring nearly as many points. There's a lot more games where
it's like a lot of the defense.
In the 80s.
Yeah, well, lower 80s, upper 70s. So. Yeah.
And in the
so that doesn't really surprise.
If you're at 70, 80, then you were just getting blown away. This one's like, no, you can actually still win with only scoring like 85 points.
Yeah.
We're currently on San Jose.
San Jose, the Thrust.
And Thrust we trust.
It's rock or bust.
Complete with tech now. But yeah.
So what have we said so far about them that I...
Jonas probably needs to work on his pass dribble because he has a lot of foul trouble, and they want him to be built more as a point guard, I think he said.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway.
Let me take a look here.
Tuawati has a negative 10 PER. Severio Lazzari. Neither of these have a lot of playtime, but both of them negative PERs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Elijah Summers also very, very low.
Well, we've barely played Elijah, so.
Or he's got like what, 2 games?
13 minutes total.
Yeah, 2 games. Yeah. Once as a backup and once as a reserve player.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Tua tends to spend a lot of time in the reserves, so that's how I understand it anyhow.
Yeah.
Defense-oriented teams, so we can't look too much at this, but actually no one really, considering it's a defense-oriented team, if you ignore Tua Wadi's 0 for 14, no one has really terrible shooting.
Yeah.
Everyone is at least 30%, which is still bad, but it's a defense-oriented team.
Yeah.
No one is like 20% or something.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Defense!
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 Yeah.
So many cardboard D's and picket fences running that crowd.
I mean, they're the D team. What do you expect? In one case, there's a double D in there.
Anyway.
Barsky and Vassenhout, they're not bad, but they could probably still use a little bit more work on the 3-pointers.
Yeah. Yeah, they could. Although Barsky is more of a forward-leaning, so I don't know. But she is small forward, so I guess that still holds.
Yeah.
And not to sound shady to my fellow Fox brethren, but Blythe Noct, really good at steals.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in this sport, that's not such a bad thing.
No, it's not.
Nope.
He's your steal master. Use him wisely.
Yep.
Yep.
Damn, him and
Considering he's
Alessandro are pretty
starting,
good.
it says they don't really have any really good stealers.
Hmm.
Because we're talking
There.
Blythe Knock is about 1 steal every 20 minutes, so we might get on average 1 or 2 steals a game total.
Yeah.
That's not too bad
It's
though.
not
That's
bad,
Yeah.
but and it's
That's one or
definitely a
two
lot
steals
more
they haven't had before.
contribution than back when he and Cresta were on the same team in Las Vegas, where it's like he'd shoot threes. That's all he do. Show up, shoot threes. No assists, no steals, no nothing. He'd shoot threes. Like
Yep.
Yep. Ball hog, don't you know?
he scored about roughly half of his 3-pointers, so
And
Yeah.
all their efficiencies are in the positive too, so maybe they've
Yeah.
got a good trend going.
Yeah. Yeah. I think again it's mostly because we've been playing so defensively.
yeah.
I don't know. Either way.
Yeah.
It's
even
looking
still,
really good. Just,
Jonah probably needs a lot of work.
Yeah, probably. Um,
Else maybe do some of these other people who are, if you're not using them, either like is Elijah a rookie or
No, he's
Yeah.
on his sophomore contract now.
yeah, sophomore.
I think Tua is a rookie though, isn't he?
He
Yeah,
is,
Tua's
yes.
Tua's rookie
Tua
this year.
definitely needs to be a lot of work. Everything is deep red, and this is a rookie, so you should be giving.
Well, again, he also hasn't been getting a lot of play time. It might be a function of the fact that he is center on a team that already has Barnaby and Miguel Mendoza. So
Yeah.
They got
Well,
pretty good solid centers right now.
Even still,
It's-
going 0 for 14 from shooting.
yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Anything else we think they need to boost, considering
Mm,
it's a defense-oriented team, and so
Who could stand the most? Just hypothetically, at least, who could stand the most offense?
Tua definitely needs a lot of help. Else, well, we already said Jonah needs a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do It could probably use a bit more offense.
he could, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, he is a big and is good at being a big, but he also has a -1 earned win average.
Yeah, so, yeah, I think DeWitt needs a little help there, too.
DeWitt's defense is fine, but his offense definitely could use
A bit of a help,
a
yeah.
lot of help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Else, it's just whatever you feel like. It's mainly these are the main things. It's Jonah needs a lot of help, especially in his pass dribble if you want to try and use him as a backup point guard.
Yeah.
Tuawadi needs a lot of field goal help.
Mhm.
And DeWitt's offense needs some work.
Oh, yeah. Other than that, I think we're mostly somewhat set, potentially.
Yeah.
All right.
Up to
Alright.
the chilly north
Alaska.
of Alaska.
Off to Anchorage, where my God, fucking Rukaya Baraka.
And the third
and
Pacific Rim team in a row.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah,
Shit.
yeah. That reminds me, I have a Rukaya story I just finished work on that I need to get proofread. So,
and also
Third assessment, they were even at 18-18. Since then, they've done really well, going 9-3 for a
Yeah.
current record of 27-21.
yeah,
they
we've got a bunch of greens across the board from. Oh my God, that's a lot of folks. What the hell?
Yeah, and they got 2 injuries with Otis Najak with a twisted knee, poor guy, and Oga and Okayu with a strained neck. They're both on the 7-day disabled list.
Yeah.
Which means they'll still be able to make playoffs. Or, All-Star.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully. Yeah. Provided they get in there. I mean, they're still doing the bench vote, right?
Yeah, the bench
Yeah.
vote ends tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, right. It is.
I think I saw they were offense focused. Yeah, slightly offense focused. 2-1.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I think they're trying to play a little evenly though, because they have about a similar offensive defense rating across the whole team. So.
Devin Kellendine is Steel Master. I think he might also be one of the leaders in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Damn,
been doing really well,
81.
which is weird because he hasn't been starting that much this season.
See, who is the Steel leader? Steel.
I wanna.
Ronnie Fulton. Kellendine is the number 6 in steals.
And he hasn't really been starting that much this season either. So that's even more remarkable than.
Well, Wildfire is the only starter that's on that list.
Ah, that's fair.
Of the top 6. So Wildfire is the only one of the top 6 Steelers that is actually a starter. Everyone else looks to be mainly bench.
Yeah.
Which I guess makes sense. You want your starting point guard to be good at being point guard. You want your starting shoot guard to be really good at scoring. In which case, your best dealer will probably end up being in the backup point guard position.
Yeah.
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 So Cliff Matthews, 46.81 PER. I think that's the highest in the league.
I would think so.
I wouldn't be surprised. Cliff's been on a roll this year, and I'm happy to see him do that.
Yeah.
Matthews' estimated wins added is 25. So he's earned them 25 more wins. So theoretically, that says if he wasn't on the team would be 2-21.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Ouch.
I guess that'd be 2-40 something. But yeah, the 25 estimated wins average is like, okay.
That's
dude.
crazy.
No kidding.
They need him. They need him.
He is
They defo need him.
definitely probably a front runner to the MVP of the league right now, depending on how well Alaska does at the end.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Competition between him and Barnaby Jazz is going to be stiff. If that turns out to be true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so what do they really need to work on then?
Well, these first 5 players are probably good.
Yeah, but like
When you
of
look
those,
below that, it's like you have Otis, who is like green shooting,
and then everybody else is red.
and this
Which is
on
not
a more
great news.
offensive team.
Yeah, that's not great news for an offensive team.
I think this is probably another case of a team needing to boost their bench, probably.
Yeah, that sounds like it too. Although I don't know, because a lot of the greens in field goal percentage are from bench players. Like Devon Kalendine has been played more as a bench. Kelsey Norath is definitely bench player. And
Let's see, their bench players are Jordan Morgan, and Vixie, and their reserves are Mason Yoder and Mike Grenna Jr.
Morgan Winther, they just recently picked her up.
Up, you mean? Yeah, and they only bumped Morgan up because of the fact that they're probably only doing that because Ogun and Otis are both out on injury. So.
Well, they only just recently got an injury, though, didn't they?
Yeah, that's true. But I think it was like shit.
They only just they're injured on the 15th. They picked up Morgan at like the very beginning of February.
Yeah. Yeah, but they've been playing him, and I don't know, like he hasn't been too terrible.
Mm.
So,